Hello again, everybody. Ryan Race back once again with the Race Reels. I'm back in my office. The work in my office is complete, and we've opened up the vault to race a little bit. That represents about less than 0.5% of the whole vault. But we've done a lot of work up here. We got the Ninja Turtles in the background, the video game, the Jaws posters back there. We're back in the office, and against my better judgment, we are going to review, as promised, the 1987 film Jaws the Revenge, aka Jaws 4. Okay? I really don't want to do this, but we're doing it. Okay? So let's talk about Jaws the Revenge. This film was directed by Joseph Sargent. It stars Lorraine Gray, Lance Guest, Mario Van Peebles, and for whatever reason, the legendary great Michael Caine. No idea why he attached himself to this film, but he did, and well, here we are. This film centers around the now widowed Ellen Brody, who has a conviction that the great white shark is holding a grudge against her family. So she gets out of Amity, heads down to the Bahamas with the remaining members of her family, and the shark follows her there. So it's an obsessed stalking shark. There you go. This film never should have been made. It is considered one of the worst films of all time, and this whole franchise was good as a trilogy. And to illustrate my point, look at the numbers. The original Jaws, $9 million budget, coming back with $470 million at the box office. Jaws 2, $20 million, $208 million. Jaws 3D, they threw the 3D in there just to try to keep the franchise alive. $18 million on a budget, $88 million worldwide. Okay. And then that's where the ceiling hit. Jaws the Revenge, $23 million, $52 million worldwide. So, yeah, it was pretty rough. It is considered a box office flop. And, yeah, it never should have been made. Now, Michael Caine, to his credit, he is defending the film a little bit, and he's going to tell you why.
When you bought her first house, what was that like for you?
Oh, that was incredible for me, for my mother to have a house, because we grew up in council houses, you know.
She was worried you couldn't afford it.
What I did is, one of the worst pictures I did was a picture, I think it was called Jaws 4.
The Revenge.
The Revenge, yeah. And I had a little part in that.
Damn thing's disappeared! He's gone!
And I was paid $1 million for 2 weeks' work. And with that money, I bought her the house. And someone said to me, I saw that Jaws 4. He said, it stinks. I said, I haven't seen it. I said, but I've seen the house it bought my mother, and it's marvelous.
Michael Caine is such a classy person. He's classy as all hell. And for him to at least defend the film that it bought him his mom's house, I mean, that's respectful. And Michael Caine is just a gem of the Hollywood scene. He really is. So I'm not going to play any clips because they're just bad. I am going to play the trailer, so let's hit the trailer.
It has attacked her family
It picked out Sean. It killed your father.
and haunted her dreams.
When it killed Sean, I knew with absolute certainty it had come for him.
Now, there is one last battle to be fought.
We're heading straight for it. He's gonna hit us!
Lorraine Gary and Michael Caine. Jaws, The Revenge. This time, it's personal. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
And there it is. Jaws, The Revenge, aka Jaws 4. Never should have been made. Steven Spielberg is shaking his head. It just wasn't good. We reviewed the original Jaws on this channel, and I believe to date it's our highest viewed video. So that's available on our YouTube page if you're interested in watching it. So what are we doing now on the race reels? Coming up next, we're going to review what I consider a hidden gem. The Paul Bow is messaging me as we speak. I don't know why. Okay. We're going to reveal the 1991 film starring Sean Astin, Will Wheaton, Denholm Elliott, and Louis Gossett Jr. We're going to review Toy Soldiers. Yes, Toy Soldiers. Whew, that's a fun film, let me tell you. I'm not going to get into it yet, but Toy Soldiers is coming up next on the race reels. As I'm staring at my hero, the great Hulk Hogan, hanging on my wall. Love you, Hulkster. Man's my hero. Miss him. But that's what we got coming up next reels, the race reels. This is going to be a shorter episode because Jaws 4 is not worth talking about into too much detail. And it's my channel, and I don't want to. So that's what we got going on. As always, hit me up on all social media. Facebook, YouTube, and X at the Race Reels. Stan's going to put up the graphic. And of course, the Ryan Race over on the Instagram. We'll talk wrestling, movies, politics. Shout out to Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, the best leadership in this ilk and the country's ever had. Doing a fantastic job. Toy Soldier is coming up next. I'm Ryan Race. You wish you were. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me ramble about the horrible film that is Jaws 4. Our next one will be a little bit more exciting. It's good to be back. Talk to you later. Stan, get me out of here.